So this is an example of quadratic equation, and it's pretty straightforward. We're gonna find the solution what we did in the last video, and then we will check for the solution. So that's what you have to do in the higher studies, the grade 11, 12, and further studies. So answer is the general form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This is the general. Always compare it, and a is not equal to 0. This is the coefficient. So write down 4x square minus 10x plus 6 is equal to 0, and 10x, and do the factorization. 4x square, you can write down 4x minus 6x plus 6 is equal to 0. You can take 4x common, so it's 1 x minus 1, and you can take 6 common, so x minus 1. So our solution is 4x minus 6 and x minus 1 is equal to 0. If you multiply like 4x square 4x minus 6x and x minus 1, you will again get this equation. So how check the solution? So what is the solution method? Remember that in the definition, all it must satisfy, the equation must satisfy the solution, all the solution set. So how many values we have for x? So you're gonna find, it's an exam question. 4x minus 6x is equal to 0, or x minus 1 is equal to 0. That's how you're gonna do it. So 4x, you take 6 on the other side, so this x is equal to 6 by 4 or 3 by 2. This is 1, and for the other one, x minus 1 is equal to 0, so x is equal to 1. This is two values of x. We gotta put these two values in the equation, and let's say if it is satisfied or not. So the first one, 4x square minus 10x plus 6 is equal to 0. The first one is 3 by 2. So put the value x is equal to 3 by 2. 3 by 2 whole square into 3 by 2 plus 6 is equal to 0. So this is 9. 3 is 9. 36 divided by 4 minus 10 multiply 30 by, so this is 9 and this is 15. So 9 minus 15 plus 6 is equal to 0. 9 plus 6 is equal to 15, and minus 15 is equal to 0. So 0 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 3 by 2 is the first solution of the quadratic equation. Is true. The second one, 4x square minus 10x plus 6 is equal to 0. Now you're gonna put x is equal to 1. This is the second value. So put the value of 1 in this equation. So 4 into 1 into whole square minus 10 into 1 plus 6 is equal to 0. So this is 4, this is minus 10, this is 6 is equal to 0. You know, did you understand? So 10, 4 plus 6 is equal to 10, and 10 so is equal to 0. So 0 is equal to 0. So implies that x is equal to 1 is also true. So according to the quadratic equation, it must satisfy all the values in the equation for the variable. In the equation for the variable. So implies that therefore x square minus 10x plus 6 is equal to 0, and both the values of x, the first one is 3 by 2 and 1, it satisfy, so it's true. And this is a quadratic equation, and you did learn factorization. You also put find the values per x, two values. You find it how you're gonna find it, and then you put the values, and the solution is true. So thank you, and have a nice day. uh, Khan. So please enjoy, and have a nice day. Thank you. Bye.